Welcome back, my faithful disciples. So today we have with us a lore content creator for Wuthering Waves. Introduce yourself, my guy.
Hello, how's it going? My name is Life. My channel is Life Lessons Gaming, and I do lore content for Wuthering Waves. Glad to be here.
Absolute legend, isn't it? I got some 10 questions for him, so let's see how he responds to them. Like, there are some lovely questions out there. Definitely 100% more focused on lore. Here we go. First question, baby. The unknown goddess that we met when we were like introduced to Wuthering Waves, she stole her heart and basically embedded Abby or something. So do we have like some sort of information about her, or like she's just there?
Oh, so that's a really good question. I can answer it this way. I'm actually going to be making a video pretty soon for that's going to talk about her. So what I'll say is that Abby actually, we don't have confirmation that Abby was placed inside of us in that moment. We know that she touched our hand and a Tassin mark showed up, but Shorekeeper actually told us that Abby has basically been inside of us for like a millennia, like an insane amount of time, but Abby was like sleeping. And so Abby was actually undetectable. Not even Jway knew that Abby was around. Because when you end the part in Mount Firmament, that part of the story, Jway is kind of like, oh, I didn't notice that creature was there. So originally you could say, oh, well, because that was about 20 years ago.
Oh, wait,
when
okay. So the rest of the lore you can drop it in your video because I don't want to steal that entire topic. Holy moly! Like right now as well, I definitely missed some points while I was playing the quest. Like I don't know what I was staring at, but I got zero recollection of these interactions. Like, okay, this guy is thick as hell. I'm not talking about his butt, but like he's actually thick. He's taking a lot of damage, but not dying. Second question. Rover and the Fraxidus. What the fudge is going on? Like, what's their relation exactly?
There's a lot of questions right now. Obviously, I'm actually extremely excited about the new update for 2.5 because it looks like we're finally going to start getting, we're going to get our first playable Fraxidus character with Rolova. I'm sure everybody's excited about that. And so there's so much information we don't know. I have seen a lot of theories, and it really feels like right now that's all we have, is that, some people think that Rover created the Fraxidus at one point, like back in the day. And I'm not necessarily against the idea. It's possible. Maybe one of Rover's attempts to stop the lament, because, that's the big problem that everybody's dealing with, is the lament. The best way I can say is this, and I'll explain briefly what Rover's goal is and what the Fraxidus' goal is, and how they kind of are the same goal in a way, but they're approached from two different perspectives.
All right.
So Rover's goal is to stop the lament, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
They want to stop what Shorekeeper called the Mobius loop, which is like this just kind of continuous loop. The Fraxidus wants to stop they don't necessarily want to stop the lament because they actually don't think it can be stopped. What they want to stop is the effects of the lament, which essentially is they want to change humanity, or essentially they want to kind of destroy humanity so that it's no longer humanity.
Oh, wait, what?
It's essentially, if you think about like X-Men, right? Like Magneto, where he's like, evolution of the humankind is the mutant. So essentially they want to create mutants. Because the idea here is if we can turn all people in the world into mutants, i.e. people who are fused with the lament, the lament won't have the same type of power it does right now because people won't be affected. But the problem with the Fraxidus, and this is a philosophical question, they're not really asking people like, hey, do you guys want to do this? They're forcing it. So Rover believes that the lament can be stopped. Right?
Yeah.
The Fraxidus believes that it cannot be stopped.
So just deal with it.
And so they're basically saying if you can't beat them, join them. And so this is essentially the duality of the situation and how both sides are trying to deal with the same problem, but just in a totally different way.
Well, I kind of agree with Fraxidus. Like, those guys are 100% correct. Mutant characters will look juicy, okay? So third question, it's more important question than the previous two. Like previous two were literally pathetic compared to this one. The thickest character in game, baby.
Okay, got you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
So I guess if I were to answer that question,
I want really sophisticated, lore developed answer, okay?
I'd have to say the healthiest character is.
I knew it! Do you think that if Wuwa made a male character a resonator of Sentinel, he will sell good?
Yes. The reason why is because I think that there's a very loud minority, extremely loud minority of people who think that, like, oh, they'll say like, oh yeah, male characters aren't going to sell well. I think the real thing here is if Kuro does a good job of selling the character through the story. Kuro can honestly, their male designs are really cool in general. They're some of the best in the gacha space in my personal opinion. Which is why so many people are disappointed, I think.
You need not say anymore, my guy. We got it. Like, is Brand a good character? Do you have Brand, by the way?
Yeah.
You have him.
Is
he good?
Yeah, he's good. He's legitimately good. A lot of people were saying like, oh, his stat requirements are going to be crazy or whatever. And that was just that. This just wasn't true. Like, you don't have to hit, I forget what it was, some ER requirement.
Yeah.
280 or something. You do not have to hit it for him to be good.
Actually, people were like after me when I pulled full Lupa. They'd be like, if you don't have Brand, if you don't have Jangly, she will not do this shit. Like, what are you on about, brother? So I was like, you know what? I will pull her regardless. And I have her and she's dealing decent damage. Like, to be honest, in my 100% honest opinion, like, gacha games in general are not that tough to clear you can say end game, or even not even end game, like just you want to explore or complete this story quest, like you can do the shit very, very easily. So just pull the character you want to and that's it. Wait, why did I add this question though? Okay, you know what, regardless, you think Christopher got monkey ears?
What? Do we even see his ears that often? Aren't they covered by his hair?
100% we saw it. You know what, I was completing Septimon's quest, and my first, what do we call that thing that piqued my interest was like Christopher's ears, and I was like, damn, they look weird. Okay, so I just think that he got monkey ears, baby. Like, people just don't believe me. People be like, he got some juicy ass ears. I'm like, no, you gonna eat that or shit? Like, they look literal monkey ears, and I can find them maybe or maybe not.
I'm actually curious at this point.
You know what? After this, I will send you the screenshot. Have you spent in game in Wuthering Waves?
Ah, man. By the way, I see his ears, and I'm just gonna say that's a very funny thought. But yeah, so in terms of spending a game, yeah, I spent. My goal is to get every character in the game, so I have 2 accounts to help with that. So I play on both, and I can save on one account while I'm, getting the characters on the other account to kind of split it up to make it easier. And so yeah, I do spend.
Can we get a rough estimate, or you're free to deny that question, by the way? Like,
honestly, I don't know.
Okay, so here we go. Personally, the only gacha game I ever spent on was Genshin Impact, and it still is Genshin Impact. I mean, in Wuthering Waves, I barely spend any, but in Genshin Impact, I spent lots, baby.
Like, for me personally, generally speaking, there was a time where I was getting the battle pass, I was getting the monthly pass for Genshin.
That was me. When
Wuthering Waves came out, I was like, I can't do that anymore. Like, I can't justify it because like I'm enjoying Wuthering Waves more, and so it makes sense for me to spend more in this game.
So this version battle pass is the only battle pass I did not purchase in Genshin Impact, and I was like, you know what? Let me just stop, because I already got like 92 characters in Genshin Impact. So I'm like, I have decent enough amount of characters, and I think free to play, what do we call it, currency should be enough for to get me like at least a copy of the upcoming characters, and this should be fine. Like, come on. I was like way too focused on the end game. That was not healthy for my account. As for the wallet, so here we go. Next question, baby. This one is a tricky one, okay? And it might be hard for you to like find a lower explanation for this shit. So like the gravity
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, the gravity thingy in Avinolium. Do you think that there's a lore behind it, or is it like, just like Unga Bunga or shit?
Oh, when you say gravity, you mean like the whole, like you can switch it up and upside down and
Yeah,
so
the
forth and so on?
flip.
Yeah, so basically, if I recall correctly, Carthius herself, like do you have Carthia?
I do indeed.
Okay, so yeah, if you have her, she has a voice line where she basically explains her abilities, and she
Okay,
says
okay,
she
okay,
has
okay,
the
okay,
ability.
okay. Stop there. People might call me dumb. I might need to stop your answer right here. If it's related to a voice
okay.
line, okay.
It's her idol voice line, basically.
I got it. I will check it
Yeah.
out.
Well, yeah. So basically, if you check that out, then
Yes,
you'll
sir.
understand why the Avenolium has that, because
Perfection.
she caused that to happen.
I knew it. Carlota or Cantarilla, if I ask you to go only on one side, who will you choose?
Oh my goodness, this question.
Gotta ask it.
Gosh. Okay, this is my answer. All right.
Yep.
I would probably, not even probably, yeah, I would choose the Montellis, Carlotta side.
Say no
Personally.
more. Say no more. You don't need to explain yourself. I got it.
I really like Contarella though. I think she has like the best personality. Like from like for what she did in the story. Like as a character, she has like one of the best personalities in the game.
Yep.
Actually, to be honest, her personality is better than Carlotta's. for me.
No. Young man, you're talking way too much now.
It's a hard.
So, what's your favorite region to explore in Wuthering Waves?
I mean, I'd probably say Raguna because like I love all the different
The flight option.
just like Nimbus Sanctum, the Wind Haven, the Haven, Shores of Last Breath. Like there's so many different looking places there. It just feels like everywhere you go, you're in a different spot. So yeah, Penitence Inn. So yeah, I'd say Raguna.
Yeah, the variety is lovely. Personally, I love like Mount Firmament because snowy areas again like are just beautiful in it.
I agree.
And Dragon
Me
Spine,
too.
have you explored Dragon Spine in Genshin Impact? Like new players are
Dragon
actually
Spire was one of my favorite places.
exactly
Yeah.
new players are actually scared of it. I personally find that region so beautiful. I'm like the music. Imagine Renacita completely filled with snow. Holy, it will be lovely, baby. The NTE, the new
Yep.
upcoming game, Neverness to Everness, got this weather feature, if I'm not wrong, right? Like where we can like
Yeah, they did.
yep, enable the snowy area, and it's lovely. Like that's the only reason I will be playing that game. Like, also it tried a 3-year restart. The Honkai Star Rail Killer that people were calling it.
They have snow in it, you're saying?
No. I just don't like that game. In the next version, will you pull for a character or will you skip on the main account?
Well, yeah, like I said, I pull. So I think the real question for me is not if I'll pull a character, but if I'll get copies.
Okay.
But yeah, so for Alova, I do plan to get to S2 because of the fact I have the Affable Coral that you can get the copies in the shop. So I'm gonna get her to S2.
I actually kind of got greedy and spent it on Lupa. I was like, I'm not missing her, so just converted every single pull in it. As a wise man once told, gambling is better than saving, okay? Here we go, baby. And with that, our Wuwa Q&A ends here. Let me know who you want next in the comment section and I will try to arrange it, obviously, come on. I cannot arrange every single one. If you ask Jeff Bezos, he's not coming here, he's bold.